The Antichrist is here, the church is sound asleep, and the world is hit snooze as the papacy continues to inch closer and closer to enforcing the mark of the beast. And yes, the Sunday law from the Vatican is the mark of the beast. Israel launches strikes on military targets in Iran. Tehran vows no limits on its revenge after dozens of Israeli fighter jets strike up to 20 key military sites across the country. The U.S. reportedly is ready if Iran responds to Israeli attack. They say there will be consequences and urge Iran not to retaliate. Putin sounds the alarm on the Middle East crisis on the brink of disaster, he says. Russian President Vladimir Putin talked with the BRICS leaders on Thursday, making remarks about the dangerous Middle East situation, threatening to drag the world into a global conflict. The Pentagon says it estimates over 10,000 North Korean troops have been deployed to eastern Russia for training. They say no new limits on Ukraine's use of U.S. weapons if North Korean soldiers enter the fight. Chinese leader Xi Jinping urges BRICS to lead urgent international financial reform. Taiwan reports Chinese combat patrol after Beijing slams the U.S. arm deal. Taiwan's defense ministry said on Sunday that the Chinese warplanes and warships have carried out another combat patrol around the island as Beijing has threatened them due to the response of the $2 billion in aid package by the United States. Israel 365 News reports that the Sanhedrin is asking Putin and Trump to build the third temple in Jerusalem. They state we are poised to rebuild the third temple. The political conditions today in which the two most important national leaders in the world support the Jewish right to Jerusalem as their spiritual inheritance is historically unprecedented. Israel votes to ban UN aid agency. Palestine say over 100,000 residents are trapped and need aid. China struck by a sudden rise of seawater levels never before seen in history. The tide came in as it normally does, but it didn't go back out and kept rising. Earthquake swarm continues to rattle Northern California. 5 earthquakes rattled Northern California late Wednesday into early Thursday morning. Water limitation reenactment takes place in preparation for the third temple. Swarm of UFOs appear near an Air Force base in Indiana. Russia simulates massive nuclear missile strike aimed tensions with the West. The CEO of JP Morgan Chase says that World War III has already begun. Major department store Neiman Marcus bans the word Christmas from its catalog. Parents outraged as the United Reformed Church celebrates its 150-year anniversary by showing children inappropriate content. U.S. intelligence warns extremists inspired by conspiracy theories pose major threat to 2024 elections. Mail-in ballots damaged after USPS collection box was set on fire in Arizona. Another drop box up in flames. Hundreds of ballots burned after Vancouver ballot box set on fire. Developing story, Pennsylvania County finds over 2,500 suspected fraudulent voter registrations. Cuba fears total collapse in grid failure and financial crisis. Cuba's government has spent the last couple of days attempting to get the island's power grid functioning after repeated island-wide blackouts. As famine, pestilence, and war continue to rattle the globe, Mother Earth continues to experience her birth pains as the sands of time for this sing cursed world are fast running out. The prophecies in God's holy word are all nearly fulfilled as the soon return of Jesus Christ upon us